Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Just a weird world we live in, and I just want to address that at the very beginning of the show. Not that anything's strange in this room right now, but...
Never. There's never anything strange in this room.
No.
Look, I'm just here in solidarity with Bryon Noem.
Okay.
Who, apparently
cross-dresses.
Was caught, it's a bimbofication. It's fetish.
That's the word, a
Bimbofication.
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 Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, there's more than one picture of him.
Oh.
In a get-up.
The family hasn't denied it.
Okay.
They've said that, they were...
People are speculating that is Bryon right there.
Right.
That's a good look right there.
Then he's got a little situation going on there apparently with the breast.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're in the wrong place. The nips are all over the place.
Well, that's part of the fun.
Is it part of the
That's
fun?
That's when you go to
all right.
the seedy part of town to get the work done.
But you don't have to go to the seedy part of town. You can have it delivered to your home, and you can take care of things. Look, the man is spending money online.
Yeah,
helping the economy.
Right.
Doing things at his home privately. He's not out and about. Not doing things in public.
Does he know the internet is public?
Apparently not.
No, apparently not.
Apparently not.
Hold on, what does your shirt say again?
Gnome for Christmas. Just
Gnome for the holidays as well.
For the holidays.
Yeah.
He can't see over his.
I can't see
protuberances.
Down. Sorry.
But it's nice that you feel free to be your true self.
And that's good.
Thank you.
This morning.
Thank you.
That's great.
So
we're just here in solidarity with Bryon.
Yeah. In solidarity.
All right. It's nice of you.
Did you ever cross paths with him in the old chat rooms?
No, I don't remember seeing Bryon in the chat rooms, but it's possible he was there.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Maybe he was keeping a low profile.
I don't know how you could with a couple of those.
It is interesting that this news came out on her last day.
It does seem like maybe this broke within the administration. And they knew about it, and they're like, okay, before this gets out, you need to be out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And we don't want to deal with this. And
Trump gave her the little title of taking care of the Americas or something. That's never going to happen.
Probably not.
Kristi will say, I can't do that now.
Yeah. Well, her quote was, devastated and blindsided.
But not a denial.
It was not a denial.
That's not him. That's not us.
Right.
We don't do that. I've never heard of such a thing. This is an outrageous lie. None of that.
None of that.
No, but she was devastated and blindsided. You wouldn't say that if it was a lie.
Right.
Yeah. You'd say these are doctored AI.
Yes.
I mean, she wouldn't say no to Corey.
Corey Lewandowski all of a sudden becomes a good guy. You're like, okay, now I get it. All right. Thanks for being there.
I mean, they've been married. The Noems have been married right
Since
out of
92.
high school.
Yeah, 34 years, right out of high school. So she knows him pretty well. This is not a surprise to her. She was not blindsided by this.
No way.
She might be blindsided by the fact it's now come to light and everybody knows about it.
Yeah. The kids might be blindsided. Maybe, possibly.
Crap.
Man.
But she's got to have known the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who knows? Maybe they've got some sort of arrangement. He does this. She does Corey Lewandowski. I don't know.
She does whoever she wants.
I don't know. But
Jeffy, what size you working with there?
I don't know what I'm doing today. Some days are bigger. Some days are smaller. Just depends.
Is that right?
Yeah, it just depends. Depends on what I like.
It's a good look. It's a good look.
Thank you. I'm just in solidarity. And also, we need to address something that didn't happen.
What? You can't even get over it. You reach over your boobs, bro.
One of the things we need to address that did not happen on this program yesterday is we did not really celebrate outwardly the Trans Day of Visibility.
Maybe that's why they posted it.
Trans Day of Visibility.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
They're invisible the rest of the time.
So if you saw a lot of interesting...
If you saw one yesterday,
cats
that's
on your...
only because it was Visibility Day.
Yes. So now we're back to not seeing them again.
Right.
Yeah, now they're invisible again.
I know that's why I should have said something yesterday.
Huh.
Darn it.
Okay.
Wow, you're really hurt by this.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they're invisible now.
That's nice of you to stand with Bryon today.
I'm here for Bryon today in solidarity. Listen, if you want to have your bimbofication fetish, gosh darn it, you should be able to. without fear.
In fact, it's not Bryon, though. We should mention it's Byron.
Oh, it's Byron?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
You want to stand for the right person.
I do want to stand for the right person.
So, oh, no, now it says, nope, they've spelled it different ways at different time posts. Yeah, it's Bryon. I think it is Bryon.
B-R-Y, I thought, right?
Yeah, they have B-Y-R-O-N on another
Okay.
site.
Yeah.
Can we just stand for both of them? Bryon
and Byron.
We can't stand for both of them.
Can we stand for both of them?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And whichever one he identifies as at the time, that's who we're standing for.
Perfectly fine. This was the actual statement from the Noem camp, Kristi Noem, not G-N-O-M.
Oh, not G. Okay, cool.
N-O-E-M. The statement reads, Ms. Noem is devastated. The family was blindsided by this, and they ask for privacy and prayers at this time. So,
who released that? Do we know the channel that they went through? Like the Daily Mail is one that published them.
Yeah.
Do we know how they got a hold of them?
We do not. I don't
have
think
not
so.
seen. Haven't seen that.
It's very possible that they got the news from the other end of the chat rooms.
So, so not everybody was standing in solidarity with him.
Correct.
That's too bad.
And plus, they were taking his money. I mean, he's spending money on the.
You had to pay to be in there?
On some of those chat rooms, you do, and if you want special things to happen, you have to pay for it.
Appreciate your expertise on this.
He spent like $25,000. They said
really helpful.
What?
$25,000
to do what? To talk to people?
That's
if you want special things to happen on your live stream, you pay for it to happen.
According to the Daily Mail, Bryon snapped photos of himself wearing oversized fake breasts and chatted with adult performers from the Bimbofication fetish scene about their massively augmented boobs. Beautiful. That's a beautiful statement.
Everybody has their thing.
Yeah, okay, so he sent them to... He sent the pictures to women that he was messaging, and they turned them over to the Daily Mail. Whoops.
Yeah.
Wait, if you can't trust people on the internet and chat rooms where they're talking about boobies and stuff, who can you trust?
Man.
Who can you trust anymore? My goodness. Well,
I mean, good luck in the insurance business there in South Dakota these days.
Good luck.
Bryon.
This is, okay. Well, and I'm surprised Jeffy didn't say, this is the one thing in the last 3 months that Jeffy hasn't said, are those even real?
Right.
Well, they haven't. I said they haven't admitted it, so
that's true.
I mean, we know. First of all, we know
neither have they denied
real.
it.
That's the key.
I know. That's a really bad from the Noem camp.
Really bad.
I mean,
she was bad at the hearing.
Yeah,
and she's really bad with this.
So you got to believe that it's true.
If it's all true, what are you supposed to? How can you get out of that? I guess this is the only way to respond if everything's accurate.
Right.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Other than say, yep, you're right.
Yep.
He's been this. This is what he likes. He's been this way for 30 years. And I've been married to him. And that's what he does in the back bedroom. It's getting out of hand, though. It used to be like a couple nights a week. Now it's 4. And I've been gone a lot. I've been gone, since I was been Homeland Security Director. I haven't been around much, so he's been using the internet more, which is actually probably true, and that's why he was spending so much money.
Could be.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I bet this is why she's not. I mean, there were some other issues, obviously the hearing among them, but this might have been the very last straw right here, and they knew about it weeks ago, and they just kept it until.
Right, the Daily Mail made the deal with Trump. Look, I'll do it. You can release it on her last day when she's gone.
Wow.
Because Trump, I think, when he was asked about it first, he said he didn't know about it.
Yeah. Well,
I know, right? I knew about it weeks ago.
Yeah, he's not going to say that.
Yeah, they've checked the metadata on these pictures. They were taken on an iPhone in early 2025. So I guess
over a year ago then.
Yeah. So it looks like
he's trying to kick it.
Some forensic analysis was done by the Daily Mail. Yeah. So there you go.
Well, we have some pretty serious issues to talk about today, but I can't quite do it with this in front of me.
Oh, no.
So we'll wait a minute and talk about Artemis 2. Can we talk about the Artemis 2 launch instead? We'll get to the Iranian stuff, and the president's going to make a speech tonight.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal. Don't know for sure what he's going to say, but you can kind of noodle this out probably.
Yeah.
But again,
you're distracted by the boobas
can't
over there.
Can't be expected to do
What do you
that.
mean? You can't talk about Iran?
No, I can't. Not right now.
Can't,
Maybe when you take that off.
Can't talk about the Straits of Hormuz?
No.
The Straits of Hormuz?
Oh, yeah, the Straits of Hormuz, right?
Mm-hmm. Not the gays of
Not
Hormuz.
the
Not the
gays
Gays
of
of Hormuz. Not the Gays of Hormuz.
We got to play
Unbelievable
that.
thing.
Well, if you want to do the Artemis, I have their menu. Do you want to know what they're going to be eating while they go to the moon?
No, sure.
Well, they got to get there first.
Yeah.
No, they got to get off the ground and get there
Don't
first.
jinx them.
Yeah.
So that's tonight at
6:24.
6:24.
24 is lunchtime. So
They have 189 unique menu items, like tortillas, wheat flatbread, vegetable quiche, breakfast sausage. They have 5 different hot sauces, 43 cups of coffee, maple syrup, chocolate spread, peanut butter, hot sauce,
Dude, nice
spicy
for a 10-day
mustard,
trip. Got a lot.
58 tortillas, cookies. I don't see Kexi cookies. I just see cookies,
wow,
chocolate,
Oh, yeah, that's a
pudding,
mistake.
cobbler,
it's a big mistake.
cake, mac and cheese,
Mm-hmm.
cauliflower, butternut squash.
Wait, how
I
long
love
are they
butternut
gone?
squash.
10 days.
10 days. Barbecue
10 days.
beef brisket.
I swear they're on a cruise.
Oh, heck yeah.
Well, yeah, they kind of are.
Okay, I got to
They
check
kinda are.
that.
Do we have a live shot of the launch pad? On the NASA channel, we should
I'll get
check
it. Yeah,
in every
I'll
so
get it.
often.
I want to check and see if
on the
there's
launch pad.
any clouds in the area. Honestly, that's what I'm going to do right now.
They have the like a couple hour window today, or after 6 to 8:24 is an open window that they can go anytime there, and then the next 3 or 4 days they have windows.
I got news for you. That state's surrounded by clouds right now.
And we all are. I mean, there's big storms coming to Texas. I mean, it's
going to suck if it doesn't happen
Yeah.
again.
I know, but I think they can get it out of there. I think that's what they're going to get
Well,
it out
I
of there.
posted a poll.
They seem pretty set
Yeah.
this time.
Oh, yes, they
Jared
are.
wants it. Jared wants
Yes.
it up.
Yeah.
And so does Trump. And
Everybody does.
everybody does.
Yeah.
So I think that they're going to push. If that window is open, go.
They're going to go for it, yeah. And then 6:45 a.m. Central, that's when they start the live stream.
Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. I posted a poll, and less than a third of respondents said that this will launch on time. About a third said it'll be delayed briefly, but the majority, about 40%, says it'll have a long delay.
That's only because it always
Yeah,
does.
it has in a long time, but they've got. I think they took it back to the garage. They gave it a little update, a little tune up, rolled it back out again.
Yep.
It's good.
So,
I'm excited.
me too. This will officially show that we're back in the space business again.
Yes.
And again, because of that, we'll get all the naysayers.
We got our own problems on this planet. Well, we got into space again.
And to those people, let me just tell you, exploration is what we do. That's what, I mean, it's deeply embedded in us. It unites us with a common goal. It creates a sense of national pride, excitement, focus, and the technology advances that we accomplish in overcoming all the obstacles to get there. That's a tangible, practical reason for doing this.
Right.
We have sponsors of the show that came from NASA technology,
Yeah.
developed either by NASA directly or as an offshoot of something that NASA came up with.
Well,
There's over 2,000 products that they came up with. And I think if you go to all of the side products that have come as a result of something that NASA started, it's like 20,000. It's like 20,000 products.
Incredible. I know. Look, we already have. We have SpaceX launching. I mean, they launched 2 Falcons yesterday alone. And Elon said in 4 or 5 years we'll be having a launch a day, a launch every hour.
Oh, wow.
Launch every hour?
So he said in 4 or 5 years there will be a launch every hour. I mean, he keeps putting satellites up there, so he's going to have some garbage trucks to go up there and take care of some of that
No
stuff.
kidding, dude.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Big
eventually.
problem.
A lot going on.
That's going to be
up
an
there.
issue.
I think it's a problem to a certain extent right
It
now.
sure is.
What do we have? 40,000 satellites?
Something like that.
Something like that.
It's a huge number, and that goes back to the windows that are open for launching. I mean, it's not just clouds anymore.
Right. I know.
I wonder what the average lifespan of these satellites is, too. Let's see here. Okay, so, oh my gosh. The average lifespan of a satellite ranges from 3 to 15 years, depending on its size.
Just depends, yeah.
And there are approximately 15,000 artificial satellites orbiting Earth. 9,000 are still active.
Those are low
there's
orbit,
only 15,000?
Yeah.
Those are low orbit, and I think.
I don't know.
And Elon and Bezos are both putting up more.
It's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm. I think the 40,000 number is what's down the road just a little bit
coming,
after this gets rolling a little bit.
Because these two Falcon rockets, the one launched the other day was taking up another 300 or something like that. It was a lot.
Yep.
And they keep coming.
And it's a super valuable thing to do, to go to space. It's,
right.
I don't want to hear the nonsense again, but we're going to. And people always ask,
well, why do we go back there? Why do we stop? Because we don't really have the technology.
No, it's because liberals, the whiny, stinking liberals who hated any kind of advancement by the United States of America, put a stop to it with all the...
We got our own problems. We died.
Shut up. You like your cell phone? Okay, that came from this technology. You like advanced cameras? Okay, that came from NASA technology. Wireless communication of all kinds. You like the bed you sleep on? The memory foam? Probably came from NASA. I mean, everything from things you don't even expect, like scratch-resistant glass and glasses and sunglasses and computer technology, the laptop. I mean,
Tang
didn't really come from the space program.
Wait,
No.
I was told my entire
I
life
I know.
that Tang came from.
I know. It
You've been
didn't.
lied to, bro.
Velcro. A lot of people tell you, no, not Velcro.
No.
Wait,
or
what?
Teflon, but it did come from. It's like a spin-off.
Yeah,
thing.
it's one of the.
Yeah, it's one of the spin-offs.
Absolutely.
We probably wouldn't have it without the space
Without that
program.
technology, yes.
So, why do we do it? Because it benefits us greatly. That's why we do it. In too many ways to count, really. And if that makes me a NASA apologist, then so be it. I'm a NASA apologist.
You are, though. You're on their
Am I?
payroll. Yeah.
I wish I was on their payroll. That would be great. They don't care how much money they waste. Send it.
That's a good point.
Send it. But this also shows what private industry has done for space technology. You got SpaceX now.
Yep.
And they're building a massive garage right around the Kennedy Space Center somewhere so that they can store the moon rockets. Blue Origin already has a giant facility near there. So they're really well entrenched in what's going on.
SpaceX has got their own setup here in Texas as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and in California.
They built the city down there in South Texas, near the Gulf.
Starbase, yes.
Yeah. Is it Starbase or Space City or something?
Starbase.
I don't know. Okay. And that's almost all SpaceX, right?
Yes, it is.
I don't think
all.
anybody lives there that's not involved in SpaceX.
Yes, right now they're looking for police chiefs.
Yeah,
so if you want
sure.
They are looking for people to come down there, though, because they need the people are getting bored.
Yes.
They need businesses. So I'm going to look.
Can you imagine? If that's all that's there, you would get bored.
I'm going to open up a club.
nerds.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of strange Grok-themed AI is finding their police chief, but I know someone with a strong background in law enforcement that applied to be that police chief, and then like 2 minutes later was rejected.
What?
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. So, like, just AI rejection, just immediately?
I assume
See ya. Maybe they're looking for a special type of person, or
that maybe has I don't know, like a particular kink or something, or a fetish. Maybe somebody in the room.
Somebody
that
who's
can
into-
do our own. Before there was Marco Rubio, there was Jeff Fisher. Mm-hmm. Our Pope Commissioner, Postmaster General, Zookeeper, now boob aficionado.
Thank you.
I like to call it bimbofication.
Bimbofication.
Bimbofication is what I like to call
Properly
it.
calling
And
it. Yeah, appreciate it.
There you go.
They're talking to the astronauts on one of the early morning shows right now, and what pisses me off is there's a Canadian among
Right,
them.
that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Tainted the
there
pool.
is.
Tainted the pool.
What's that guy doing there?
I don't know.
Get out.
Yeah, beat it.
Because it's a world. It's a
yes.
one world
Until
thing.
it's
Yes.
official, and you
I'm surprised
guys are the
somebody from
51st
India
state.
isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't hit your ride.
You don't get to.
No.
No. If your country can go there, then you may ride along on your country's vehicle.
Of course, we depended on Russia under Obama.
Yeah, we were hitchhikers for a while
maybe we
because
shouldn't.
we dropped the shuttle
and
program.
India.
But we'd already accomplished everything you can accomplish in 1969 anyway.
Well, correct. And to be clear, and this needs to be reiterated at the highest level, the moon is ours.
Yeah.
We've already been there. We flagged it. It's ours.
Yep.
You guys can do your little flybys and drop down your little robot drones.
And if you
on
drop
the moon.
down, you can pay us rent.
Yes,
We'll
thank you.
accept the rental
Why
fees.
haven't other countries gone to the moon?
They're
can't.
trying. They can't.
They couldn't. I mean, Russia couldn't, the Soviet Union couldn't make it work. And now the Chinese think they can get there.
Yeah, I
and
think
so we'll see if they do.
I think they've put a robot down. I
They,
feel like they put a robot
yeah,
down.
they put something on the far side.
Yeah.
And that was interesting because nobody's done that before.
Right.
So that was interesting.
But they have not gotten there. I mean, they've got their own ISS now.
Yeah.
Their own space station that they go to.
It's literally hard to do.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get there. And there's a lot of obstacles to overcome.
Absolutely.
And they haven't been able to do it like we did 57 years ago.
So you're saying that we're better.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I am saying that.
Love that.
Oh,
Love that.
American exceptionalism is
big
alive
time.
and well here.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Screw that.
At least it
Yes.
was in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. Then they've tried to tear us down,
They sure have.
chop us down to size.
They're
And
not chopping anything around here, Pat.
that's good to know.
But, you know.
Stop doing that.
I'm glad that you can
It's really
still-
nasty. Stop it.
Oh, fluffing over there? What's he doing?
Yeah, you don't need to be
Good stuff.
fluffing your fakeness. I don't want to
That's
see
sort of
it.
getting comfortable.
Stop doing it. That's why I didn't talk about Iran to begin with. Stop it. It's nasty.
It's nasty. Yeah. All right. Well,
But that's
each
cool.
to each his
you
own,
do
you know?
you, boo.
Yeah, you do you.
That's probably what Kristi said to
Absolutely.
Brian. You do you.
You do you, boo.
You stay on that side of the house and you do you.
Yeah, we were just blindsided by the.
Because that's what my wife said. As
Yeah.
soon as I told the news, my wife's like, well, maybe that's why she's with Corey.
Oh yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, that
it's-
makes
and look,
sense.
the thing is that while it is a private thing, and it really isn't, a big deal. It really could be a big deal, blackmail wise, as far as
Right.
a high level
Yes.
government employee.
You bet.
So there's no point. I mean, you can't have that.
You want your secret to come out?
Yeah, you can't have that.
Yeah.
You
It's
just can't.
yeah. And so it's a good thing that she
Right.
is no longer there.
Right.
It's too bad though for them. It's really sad. That this is all now public and
Right.
humiliating. and
Right.
I'm sure they are devastated.
Well, it changes everything in their life for sure.
Sure
because
does.
even she knows. I'm sure she did. The kids maybe, but they've had a long. I mean, she's been governor. He sells insurance. He meets with all those people all over the state, and now that's all. Oh, here comes Kink Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least South Dakota is the kind of state where you could just disappear. Nobody knows anybody. Everybody's anonymous. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
good luck with it.
And another point my wife brought up, she's like, man, that's someone's grandpa doing that.
Okay.
And I bet you she's saying the same thing as
All
she's
of a
watching
sudden-
this. She's like, that guy right there with the gnome shirt is someone's grandpa as well.
Right.
All of a sudden, Lindsey
Okay.
Graham wandering around Disney World with a princess
Thank you.
wand.
Yes.
It seems totally fine.
Totally okay.
Normal. Talk about Overton window in the past 24
Thank
hours.
you.
Holy
Yes.
crap.
Okay. That just says volumes right there. One word from Jeffy. Incredible. All right. Please take that off now, and then we can proceed with the show. So embarrassing. One thing we have to cover, and I think this is already spiraling out of control, is the bullet situation in the Charlie Kirk murder. People have just decided they've taken a piece of information and they've run with it in a completely different direction that isn't necessarily the right direction. The bullet used to kill Charlie, according to the here's another Daily Mail story.
Okay.
Did not match the rifle allegedly used by Tyler Robinson, according to the court filings. Now, they didn't say it definitely didn't come from the rifle. It's just inconclusive.
Yeah, look at the wording inside the story there. I think there's another page over there, right? Because it's the headline's disingenuous.
Sure is.
Because the way the story is written, if you read, 2 sentences away from the claim, you realize, okay, it's inconclusive.
His defense attorneys now argue that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives was unable to identify the bullet recovered at autopsy to the rifle allegedly tied to Mr. Robinson. So that doesn't say it absolutely did not come from it. It's just inconclusive.
Yeah, and I've seen some kind of...
and the bullet was too damaged to trace it back to any rifle.
Correct. That's the
Yeah.
That should be the headline.
That's the takeaway from this, is that they can't identify it and link it to any rifle.
Yeah, because there was so little to go on.
Yeah.
But it didn't stop plenty of people from saying, see, it was a different gun that shot him.
Yeah. They took that as absolute confirmation that there's some kind of conspiracy happening. Yeah. And I don't know. Maybe there is a conspiracy.
Right. That doesn't preclude there being a conspiracy.
Right. It just doesn't confirm it.
It just doesn't confirm that a different gun was used or a different bullet. Yes.
Right.
So, but that was definitely a wildfire in the last couple of days on social media.
I mean, we still believe that it was Tyler that killed him, right?
I believe it.
I do that. I do.
I do 100%. And this is interesting. Tyler Robinson's parents are going to testify for the prosecution.
That's interesting.
I bet.
As is his trans boyfriend.
That's
wow.
They're going to be called to testify by the prosecution.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to.
I think the question that needs to be answered is who knew ahead of time? Because somebody knew.
Yeah.
Somebody knew ahead of time that he was going to do this.
Because there was a lot of stuff online.
Yes.
Right? In retrospect, when you look back and you see what was online, something big was going to happen at UVU,
and
Utah Valley University.
And I think the other thing that needs to be solved in all of this is, okay, how does anybody of any kind of power, did they know ahead of time? Or was it just this group of locals there that he hung out with?
And that's definitely worth investigating. Look into it.
Absolutely it is, yes.
I don't know if all that was just glossed over and covered up.
Right.
But it might have been.
Yeah.
Or it might not have been.
Right.
I don't know.
Could it have been an inside job? Could it have been a foreign government? I think all of these things are questions that need to be analyzed and investigated and found out. But I do know that people shared knowledge ahead of time. So it was at least in the term conspiracy, multiple people knowing about something. That's definitely true ahead of time. It's just how high does it go?
What the psychos online are doing is blaming now the security of Charlie, like it's the guy that was standing there with his arms crossed.
Oh yeah.
Like he had a weapon and shot him with it. I mean, stop it.
And was it complete incompetence by the University Police that said they had the roof covered? Or were they in on something? You see, like these are the things that need to be answered.
Because they were supposed to cover the roof. They told Charlie's security, we got the roof. Okay.
And I feel like that they weren't, I don't know, but I just feel like they weren't in on it. I feel like maybe the guy that was supposed to be checking the roofs was right.
Could have been in the parking lot with the secretary. Who knows?
Right.
We don't know.
They forgot.
No, that's it. We don't know.
We don't. But something went wrong there.
Absolutely.
Just total incompetence or
probably
on
that.
Purpose.
Probably that.
I would say it's probably that.
They've had those universities have events all the time and nothing happens.
Right.
And it's just, incompetence not to do a full check.
Right. All right. We will chew the fat with Mr. Bimbofication coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Adrian Slade tweets, when you're riding horseback, catching all the illegal aliens out on the road, sometimes the spouse may dabble in things.
Thank you. Amen. Amen.
Conservatarians, Kristi Noem. Honey, have you seen the gravel pit lately? Let's go check it out.
No way she knew. No way she's not. She knew. Yeah,
I think so too. Rat's anus, relationship goals. Find yourself someone who accepts you like Kristi Noem accepts her husband's hot pink pants, balloon boobs, and crop tops. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. New Bomb Turk.
Different
Space
stroke.
travel won't count until there's a Buc-ee's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
well, that's coming.
That's probably
That's coming. They're working on
someday.
that. They are working on that.
Caffeinated Texan, and it just happens to be April 1st.
I know.
But there's no topping reality anymore. That's the problem with April Fools. It's that you can't top what's actually happening.
Right.
There's a big speech, speaking of things that are happening, big speech from President Trump tonight on Iran. What is he going to say about it? Yeah. Where are we going? Is this the end? Is he going to announce that we're wrapping up military action?
I hope so.
Yeah, there we go. There's the tweet from Caroline Levitt. She posted this yesterday.
Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, President Trump will give an address to the nation to provide an important update on Iran.
It better be. We're wrapping it up. Let's go.
It might
Move
be.
on.
It might be after what he said in the Oval yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have that? Do we have
clip
what
one?
he said?
Yeah, clip one.
Let's play that.
I would say that within 2 weeks, maybe 3, we're hitting them very hard. Last night we knocked out tremendous amounts of missile-making facilities. We, as you probably read or wrote, we knocked out. Excuse me.
Pardon me for interrupting. The U.S. will be gone or done with the war in 2
I
or 3
think with
weeks?
2 or 3 weeks.
Not 3 weeks. If it is
We'll
3
leave
weeks,
because
then it
there's
will
no
be
reason
task
for us to
force.
do this. Look, problem with the Strait, a guy can take a mine, drop it in the water, and say, "Oh, it's unsafe." It's not like you're taking out an army or you're taking out a country, or they can drop it, or you can take a machine gun from the shore and shoot a few bullets at a ship, or maybe an over-the-shoulder missile, small missiles. That's not for us. That'll be for France. That'll be for whoever's using the Strait. But I think when we leave, probably that's all cleared up. Today I heard tremendous numbers of ships were sailing through. We're negotiating with them right now. They've been, again, we have had regime change. Now, regime change was not one of the things I had as a goal. I had one goal. They will have no nuclear weapon. And that goal has been attained. They will not have nuclear weapons. But we're finishing the job. And I think within maybe 2 weeks, maybe a couple of days longer to do the job. But we want to knock out every single thing they have. Now, it's possible that we'll make a deal before that, because we'll hit bridges, and we've hit some. We'll hit some bridges. We've got a couple of nice bridges in mind. But if they come to the table, that'll be good. But it doesn't matter whether they come or not. We've set them back. It'll take 15 to 20 years for them to rebuild what we've done to them. They have no Navy. They have no military. They have no Air Force. They have no telecommunications. They have no anti-aircraft systems. They have no leaders. You know, their leaders are all gone. That's why we have regime change. We have nice new leaders.
Okay.
We have nice new leaders.
Nice new leader.
I love that 2 to 3 weeks.
Notice they're
And
using,
now it's France's
using
problem.
our plan more and more.
Yes, yesterday that was the message.
Yeah.
We've had regime change.
Yep.
Price of oil. Let me just check. I just checked. It was $100. Oh, it's now down to it's down to 99. So remember, we started at 71. We peaked at 120. This morning we're at 99.
It was 3.89 at the old gas pump this morning.
The national average is 401.
That's right.
$4.01. And the stock market yesterday, I guess really like to hear that because it was plus 1125, 1,125 to the good, and the stock futures right now are at plus 322. Last I checked.
Wow.
So it's going to be another good day on Wall Street, it appears.
But you paid. You just drove by.
Yeah,
$3.89. That's 40 cents in one day.
Yeah,
right? That's up 40 cents.
69.
You said it was
3.49. Oh yeah, it was. That's right. Yeah,
that's 40 cents.
Yeah,
and you had 8 minutes to that, you got 30 minutes. You know
That's
what I mean?
correct. That's correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Also, in an interview with Britain's Telegraph newspaper, President Trump was asked whether he was reconsidering U.S. membership in the military alliance of NATO.
Oh, boy.
And was quoted as replying, "Oh, yes." And that it was beyond reconsideration. He said that he expected the U.S. military campaign, as you just saw, to wrap up very soon. But the NATO alliance seems to be in a bit of trouble. He's pissed.
Yeah, and I don't blame him.
I don't either.
For them.
They have not been good allies.
No, they have not.
And we did the job that, well, us in Israel, did the job that everybody else wanted to do but couldn't or wouldn't. And they just left us hanging there. And you go ahead and do it. It's not our war. In fact, that was an exact quote from one of them.
Spain.
It's not our war.
The Spain won't let us land any planes there that have anything to do with war.
Yeah. Spain's not an ally.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. I mean, Spain sucks.
Right.
I've been there, and they do suck.
Really? You've
Yes.
been there?
Yes.
Do you have any of their food? Their food's supposed to be good.
Paella? Gross.
I've never been to Spain.
Wait, what is paella?
I
But I kind of like the music.
Oh, yes. And the ladies. They knew
They're
how to dance.
insane there.
They knew how to dance.
Sure know how to use it. And
Keith,
they
you
don't abuse
appreciate
it, though.
this.
I'm not done yet.
He's still telling us about Spain.
You say you've never been.
How do you? Yeah, but I'm telling you the facts. But that I like their music.
Yeah.
And their ladies are insane there, and they know how to use it, but they don't abuse it.
You don't abuse it.
And I don't think they're ever going to lose it. So I can't refuse it.
Are you done with the lyrics?
Yes.
Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Keith, you appreciate this. They serve beer at the parks. They have beer stands in the parks.
Wait, like little city parks?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, that doesn't sound terrible.
So you could be day drinking all day long.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, that's why I've never been to
I would
Spain.
never.
But I kind of like the music.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. You think
You don't have to.
No, I'm
have
not
to
going
go all
to
the
do
way
it
to
again.
Spain to get Spanish dancing. You know,
Right? True.
you could
Probably Arthur Murray Dance Studio. I bet they'll teach you a few things.
Oh, I was gonna go counting crows.
Are there Arthur Murray dance studios any longer?
Yeah, we
don't think
drove
so.
by one, and there were actually people in it. I think it was in Fort Worth.
An Arthur Murray's dance studio.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay.
If I remember
Holy
correctly.
crap! Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, they're making a comeback.
I don't know that they ever went away.
Oh no! Let me find out here. Wow, there's
many?
several in DFW.
See?
Oh, wow.
There's
See?
I know. I've only known one,
Holy
that Dana's dance studio that I pass every morning coming to work. And I think of Dana Lash every time I drive by.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's Dana's dance studio. And I don't think it's hers.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
There's multiple. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Oh
See?
my word!
They never left. They never went away. Just because
Okay.
you're not a dancer doesn't mean other
you.
people don't appreciate it, love it, live it, love
Well,
it.
I mean, look, Jeffy. It's tough for him to dance around them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When
Those-
you're in your bimbofication situation, that's probably, dancing would be dangerous to your
Dangerous
health, I would
to
think.
those around you.
Yeah. Boom, boom. All right. Speaking of Jeffy, let's get to chewing the fat here.
Okay, awesome.
But do we have something to announce?
Oh.
Yeah. Here it is.
So sing it loud and proud. Yes, it's right time. There's no shame in allowed. It's not listen when a flu that's shaking the ground.
No, what?
He's a much bigger star known the world around. Now quiet the applause and take your seat. Let's chew the fat before Jeffy has to eat.
It's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's official. Palm Beach International Airport, we talked a little bit about it yesterday, is now Donald J. Trump International Airport, following Governor Ron DeSantis' signature on the HB 919 name change. Goes into effect July 1st.
Okay.
So you'll have Trump International Airport in Palm Beach. That's congratulations. That's not an April Fool's joke. At least I don't think it is. Because, you're talking about how hard it is to do April Fool's jokes. The best one I remember was back in 1998. That's, way before, all the cell phones and computers and real life horrors of the world. Burger King did a left-handed Whopper.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Full-page ad in USA Today announcing a revolutionary new product. Designed specifically for 32 million left-handed Americans, and it was just made up. They confirmed that it was just made up, and it didn't matter because the media had already gotten it, the people had already gotten the news, and it was just a great way to promote their product, and it worked. They're back. If you spotted a slew of Coca-Cola bottles with yellow caps instead of their usual red caps sitting on shelves. At the recent grocery store run, you weren't seeing things. It's that time of year. The popular soda's packaging gets the yellow top for the Jewish holiday Passover, which takes place this year from today, or tonight, it begins, through next Thursday, April 9th. Those observing Passover traditionally refrain from eating foods that are made from barley, rye, wheat, oats, or spelt. I know I'm really low. I don't like spelt. Eastern European Jews of Ashkenazi descent, which is most of the Jewish population, take things a step further by also avoiding legumes and corn. So every Passover Coca-Cola, which is technically kosher year-round, but not Passover friendly, makes batches of its soda with cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup, one of its main ingredients, and puts the yellow cap to signify to those observing the holiday that soda is safe to drink. So it's been doing that since 1935, and you can get yourself the Coca-Cola with the cane sugar. They have the yellow caps. Now they promoted cane sugar with the Mexican Coca-Cola that you can get year-round, I think, and they come in the glass bottles of Coke that are made with cane sugar. But, those I think are more expensive. So if you want the cane sugar, look for the yellow caps. Stock up now. Those of you in Texas that receive SNAP benefits, you're no longer going to be able to buy most sweetened beverages anyway, and you're not going to be able to buy candy with the money starting today. That changes apply to 3.3 million Texans who have SNAP benefits. That's technically food stamps that are intended to encourage healthier eating. Drinks are considered sweetened if they have more than 5 grams of sugar or any amount of artificial sweetener. The candy restriction includes chocolate bars, sour candy, gum, and taffy. Yeah, there's a lot of taffy being sold. Also, no longer covered nuts, raisins, fruits that have been candied, crystallized, glazed, or coated with chocolate, yogurt, or caramel. So check it out. You got to eat healthier. The big push is for, Abbott is like, by implementing these changes, we encourage better nutrition, and we want the program to help families, get nutritional food. But, all the advocacy groups are like, this is going to minimum number of staple food varieties and perishable foods SNAP retailers have to carry. These retailers are going to opt out. Well, but I doubt it. Because they're not going to give up making money. So I doubt that they're going to do that. But, if they do, you may have to walk a little bit farther to get to your grocery store for your SNAP benefits, right? Or
if you're a Somali fraudster, you might have to drive your Mercedes a little bit further. So
you may have to.
Yeah, you might.
You may have to. We know the men's Final Four coming up Saturday night. We have the Illinois, UConn, and Michigan, Arizona. Takes place on Saturday night in Indiana at the Lucas Oil Stadium. So that'll be looking to go for the national championship on Monday. And then we have the women's Final Four taking place as well Friday night in Phoenix, and then it's the same. Yeah, it's the same as it's actually the same 4 teams as last year. They're just playing. They just play each other differently.
Consistent.
So we could have UConn women and UConn men's be the national champions back again.
Yeah,
holy cow,
it could happen.
Pretty impressive. And I see where Tiger Tiger Woods posted this. I know and understand the seriousness of the situation I find myself in today. I'm stepping away, because he was supposed to be at the Masters, for a period of time to seek treatment and focus on my health. This is necessary in order for me to prioritize my well-being and work toward lasting recovery. I'm committed to taking the time needed to return to a healthier, stronger, and more focused place, both personally and professionally. I appreciate your understanding and support and ask for your privacy for my family, loved ones, and myself at this time.
Well,
Tiger.
He just admitted to some sort of addiction,
treatment
right?
for something.
Kind of.
Now, he did have...
drugs. Must be drugs.
Well, he had 2 hydrocodone pills.
Okay.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you going in for treatment?
Yeah.
I don't.
Who among us doesn't have a couple of hydros on him?
That's a fact. That's an absolute fact.
I actually don't.
You don't?
No.
You don't?
You
No.
don't? Because I don't either.
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Jeffy and I
Keith-
can sell you some during
Keith
the break.
has some.
I have mine.
But yes, I think he's addicted to painkillers.
But
probably,
the man's
right?
had 1,000 surgeries.
That's
Yes,
the thing,
right.
man.
I know.
That's the
I know.
that's where I get into the. I know you're addicted. There's an addiction to these drugs that isn't. You're not a druggie.
No,
You know,
that's right.
You're not a
Right.
druggie.
Your body
in the
becomes
sense of-
dependent,
Yes.
on them. It's,
Yes.
it's a little bit different than an addiction because your body becomes
Of course, I'm addicted to
Yeah.
these.
Yeah.
I've been taking them for 20 years or 30 years.
Yeah. And in his case, it's not quite that long, but he's been taking it for a while. He's had back problems for a long
Yeah.
time. So
And-
we can all relate to that.
And it's not a surprise. I'm sure Tiger has access.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. But he's just admitted to something, right?
Well, yeah, it's a struggle.
Because he was under the influence when he was driving.
I want to say, I know he's had a struggle. He hasn't been able to, really find a good driver. I'm here for you, Tiger. If you need somebody that will
No,
just
he said he won't do that. He doesn't.
I know, he
He
doesn't
won't get
like
a
it.
driver because he wants to
be able to go where he wants to go
without anybody knowing.
But that's why he needs. I will sign any NDA. I won't say a word.
That's
It'll
big of
just
you.
be me. That's me.
Yeah,
that's
that's
just me. Now who knows? I may have a couple of hydros in my pocket too. So I haven't flipped a car. I've never done that.
All right. Listen, internet,
Yeah.
pat heads, do your thing. The way the internet goes crazy with Marco Rubio sitting on the couch, we need those with Jeffy. We need him with the driver's cap and gloves.
We already have one, right? That started with myself.
Oh no!
Is that worse than what
golly.
I had?
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate.
You know what? Maybe I'm
Holy
going to
cow.
rescind that
Yeah,
request.
please.
Oh my! No!
How long ago was that?
What do you mean?
That was
20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Couple of tweets for you. Joplin Steve tweets, "It's a great policy. We don't need to subsidize treats for SNAP."
Okay.
All right. Sure.
All right.
RFK plan right there.
No doubt. Appreciate it. I appreciate your boy listening.
Frank Johnson's alter ego. Regime change is useless unless the people have an ideology change. Very true.
That is true.
Yep. You're going to have the same mindset if you just bring in the same kind of people.
Yeah.
Because, and the ones, I mean, this has been going on since 1979. So
Long time.
You're talking about, 47 years. And they've all been taught this.
They have. And
They've all been used to
and
this.
And the people that have been, unlike-minded to the regime have either gone underground or been killed.
Yeah.
And so, those people underground, I don't know if they want to still nervous about showing their face.
Yeah.
Come up out from underground without, maybe if we had American troops on the ground to help them out.
And no, thank you.
Maybe if we put our soldiers on the ground there just to help them out, just to help them, get them through it a little bit.
Except no. And look, I want good things for the Iranian people. I do. I want them to be free, not oppressed. I want them to have the kind of leadership that will allow them to have good lives. But I don't want that at the expense of Americans dying.
Amen.
On Iranian soil.
Correct.
No one covered this, but there were thousands of Iranians gathered in D.C. over the weekend to thank Trump for what he's doing in Iran. And they encouraged him to keep going. So, I don't know. The wife of Prince Reza Pahlavi spoke to the group, and they were really responsive to her. So I don't know if it's just Iranians in America that want the prince to come back.
Right.
The Shah's son. But he's got a different mindset.
He does.
He's lived, in the West for a long time. He's been in exile.
Sure.
Because if he goes back to Iran, they would have killed him. And now I think there's a certain faction of people that would like to see him in control.
Fine.
I don't know. All right. I'm going to let them work that out.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've given them, we opened the door. You got to walk through it.
Yeah.
Okay? You walk through the door, and bless your hearts.
It's all yours.
We're all about you. We'll give you some support, but not troops on the ground. I mean, we've already supported them through destroying the previous regime. What else do you have to do? What else do you have to do? I don't know. We should have learned our lesson by now. In the Middle East, it is really hard to bring about any kind of significant or meaningful regime change when they all have the same mindset.
Right.
We learned that in Iraq. We learned it in Afghanistan. How many times do we have to learn it?
So,
I don't know.
We need to just you go ahead and get in there and take care of it, and let the UK and the Frenchies rebuild your bridges
if they want to. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever. I think they're pretty capable of building their own bridges, probably.
Okay, that's fine.
Give them a chance. But speaking of building things, here's President Trump on the ballroom situation. This is going to boggle your mind.
We just talked about this the other day.
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Yesterday we mentioned, well, I think it's amazing that no judges stopped the construction yet. Now,
spoke too soon.
So yesterday it was a George W. Bush judge that ruled that, you got to stop. But now the ruling doesn't go into effect for 14 days, allowing the Trump administration time to appeal. But the principle is no, this is a stupid ruling, and Trump was asked about it in the White House yesterday.
Also, a judge just ordered you to stop construction of the ballroom. Are you planning to stop?
Well, we'll appeal that, but it's not. I don't know. It's basically. I mean, I wrote a part of his opinion, but basically he's saying I need congressional approval, and
what?
He's so wrong. This is being financed privately. It's a donation that's being given by companies, very rich people, so that. For 150 years, they've wanted a ballroom here. We're going to have the finest ballroom, I believe, anywhere in the world. And he said, we need congressional approval. Well, they don't get congressional approval from the White House. When they do things, they don't, especially when we didn't ask for any tax money. We have no tax.
Right.
Taxpayer free. We have no taxpayer putting up 10 cents. And I see right here, I just wrote it out. He said, we need congressional approval. Well, we built many things at the White House over the years. They don't get congressional approval when they build in the White House. It's totally separate. And especially when it's a donation. I mean, the ballroom is a donation.
Yeah. It's madness.
So, how about a thank you note to the president about this?
Yeah. So instead of the appeal, why don't we just tell the judge to get bent?
Yeah.
What could be the outcome of telling that judge, get bent, we're not doing it.
Honestly.
We're not doing it.
I can think of half a dozen cases to this point where that should have been the messaging.
So what can the judge do? Can the judge mandate that the local police department come in and try to shut it down?
I don't think
Sheriff's
so.
department?
But I think the negative aspect would be the media coverage if you ignore the judge's ruling. That's, you play into that no kings thing.
Right. Well, we're not ignoring it. We're just telling him to get bent. We're not doing it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any authority over this. We don't recognize his authority.
All right, thank you.
To shut
Goodbye.
down
Have
a
a nice day.
ballroom project at the White House.
So construction will continue for at least the next 2 weeks while they appeal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Can we wrap it up? You think we can
I don't
get
think
that
so.
done in 2 weeks?
I don't think so.
I'm kidding. All right. Well, that's not the only terrible judge yesterday. We had an Obama-appointed judge that blocked the Trump administration because remember Biden's group abused the CBP-1 app and basically allowed, I think, 1 million invaders to come in under protection from that. And so the Trump administration was like, yeah, no, get out. And now a judge has stopped that.
What?
Man, oh man.
The Supreme Court, however, did give us a good ruling on the conversion therapy.
They
thing.
sure did.
Yeah.
That was a great ruling.
It was an 8-1 ruling. Any guesses as to who voted to say you
Ketanji
can't
Brown Jackson. Because she's brainless. And that means 8-1. That means Sotomayor and Kagan joined the so-called conservatives on the bench in slapping that law down in Colorado that bans a therapist from helping somebody who's confused about their gender.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's a great ruling.
In other words, if you're confused,
then you can seek treatment.
And what Colorado was saying is that no, Christian, you can't be doing conversion therapy and changing people. It is ridiculous, and I'm glad the Supreme Court saw that.
And it was Gorsuch, I think, who wrote the opinion, and he said, "Look, this is a First Amendment issue. You can't tell people what theory to hold." You can't tell people what they can and can't tell their patients.
They've been doing that.
And they've been doing it.
You're darn right they have.
And so one of these therapist talk show people fought that. Thank goodness. And obviously just won.
Yeah, good.
So that's amazing what they think they can tell people to do in the judicial system. You can stop a ballroom. You can stop therapists. You can stop progress on bills. They can do anything they want.
Deportations.
Yeah, well,
the No Kings rallies should be directed at the judiciary.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes. Hey, let's do a conservative No Kings rally.
That's for sure.
And we hold up pictures of like robes and stuff. I don't know.
Wow,
how
something.
do we do this?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We're good at organizing on the right, aren't we? We'll get this planned out.
I have no idea how to do any of it.
By close of business, we'll have it all.
We need some billboards with the judges' pictures and all their rulings that we have.
Yeah.
And we'll march against them. And that needs to be in separate cities, around America, because there's separate judges in all these areas.
And London. We need London, too.
Yeah, we need London, too, yeah.
Jeffy's running point on this. Sounds like cool. We'll wait to hear what day you
count
pick.
on that.
Okay.
Count on that.
Just tell us where to gather and what sign to have.
When do you want to do that?
The sign guy just fell through.
Just don't forget the website.
Darn
Just
it.
now?
The website.
Yeah, I know. I
That
just
was
reached out to him.
fast.
I was reaching out to him, and they said no.
But that guy, what? Already?
Wow.
Sorry.
I don't care for that. Let's protest him too.
Meanwhile, here's Mike Lee talking about something else that's incredibly important, and that's the SAVE Act, which seems to be going away. But here's what
It sure does, and I don't like it.
If everyone is family, no one is family. If everything is urgent, nothing is urgent. If everyone is given the benefit of citizenship by allowing them to vote, then citizenship means nothing. That is the core message that I wish our Democrat colleagues would accept, and I am confident they will ultimately accept as we continue to make this argument. Because we're not going away. I'm not going away. I will be back on this floor, in this chamber, day after day, week after week, month after month, as long as it takes. I'm not giving up.
Good.
Not a chance in hell am I giving up on this, because this is about the American dream itself. This is about the fact that when you allow non-citizens to vote, you are robbing something from the American people, from each individual American citizen, something which is distinctively, rightfully theirs. You cannot take that away. You are taking it away when you allow somebody else to cast a vote that will cancel out yours. That, Mr. President, is unfair. It is unacceptable. It is un-American. It is illegal. We must not tolerate it, and we will not.
I love Mike Lee. You know that scene from Brian's song? Where,
actually, I
Gail
was
Sayers
expecting
talks about Piccolo.
I was expecting the angel
You're
music.
probably, this one too.
That's what I was expecting.
I was having a hard time deciding which to use.
I didn't realize how much in love you were with him.
I'm in love with him.
I got it.
Yeah,
I don't know what this signals, other than Trump is doing everything he can to secure American elections. He signed an executive order yesterday that seeks to create lists of U.S. citizens who are eligible to vote in each state, and instructing the United States Postal Service to send mail ballots only to verified voters. Start the clock on when a judge strikes this down.
No kidding.
And that's where we'll be. So, by the way, Jeffy, I'm just doing a little work for you here. NoKingJudgesDay.com is available for 1 cent at GoDaddy. You want to go buy that domain.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my card's out of date. Gosh darn it.
This doesn't seem to be going well.
It's not going
for
well
you to
at
be running points on this.
It's not going well at all.
What in the world?
Wow.
Do you want to use my debit card?
I need it.
Okay, we all need to borrow that.
I'll give you my debit card.
J.D. Vance talked about the filibuster, too, everything that's holding up this Save America Act.
The problem is we actually do not have 50 senators, not who would vote for the SAVE Act, but who would overrule the filibuster. That's something that a majority of the Senate, you need 50 senators plus me, and I'm certainly on board, 50 senators to actually overrule this archaic rule and pass the Save America Act. Now here, this is the thing that I find so absurd about this. If you remember, Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin, two people I didn't always agree with politically, moderate Democrats, but very good people. They are the people who saved the filibuster when the Democrats were in control of the Senate just a couple of years ago. What happened to them? They were tarred and feathered by the far left. They were ran out of town. So when Mitch McConnell and Lisa Murkowski say, well, we need to protect the filibuster because the Democrats, they're not going to do it, so we shouldn't do it either. The Democrats ruined the career of Kyrsten Sinema for not overruling the filibuster. They're going to do it. So we might as well do it now to enforce the protection of the American electoral system. It's the dumbest political argument I've ever seen. I promise you, Benny, I would bet every dollar that I own that the next time the Democrats have control of the Senate, they will break the filibuster, pack the Supreme Court, and destroy this country. We have to do it now in order to save the country.
Right. He's right. But will anybody listen? Except Mike Lee. Mike Lee will listen.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else on board? Again, this is an 85% issue with the American people. 85% of Americans agree with this. They want the SAVE Act. They want you to have to show your ID when you vote.
Because it's no big deal. The only big for a citizen, it's no big deal.
Exactly. And that's the point for the Democrats. They don't want it to be a big deal for illegals.
I'm old enough to remember the first Trump administration when Democrats referred to the filibuster as an arcane relic of the Jim Crow era. But now we must preserve it now.
Yeah.
It just so transparent.
It's maddening.
Yes, it is.
And you know what? They could preserve it. Go ahead. Do your filibuster, but make it a talking filibuster. Force them to take the floor and speak for 24 hours at a time.
Do it.
Go through all 48 of them or whatever.
It. We've been they're never going to make it.
No.
First of all, we've covered this.
They wouldn't.
We've
It wouldn't
covered
take
this
that
ground.
long. I mean, the longest it could take is 2 months. I think we figured, right?
Yeah, and that'd
be done.
We would have already been past it.
Then you do the 50+1
what's
vote.
his face? Thune, Mr. Jacked Body, Greek God Body, will have taken care of it then. We'd be past it already.
Yep. Could have happened a long time ago. Let me tell you about the Eden Pure Thunderstorm 3 air purifier. It destroys any stubborn odor at the source. It's not a cover-up like a candle or some kind of spray. They use 2 advanced technologies to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. It removes dust and pet dander, smoke, and eliminates any odor. And there's no costly filters to worry about. You never have to replace them. You never have to.
What if I put a filter?
Any.
What if I just put a filter over?
There's no
it?
way to even do that.
Okay.
No, you can't do that.
There's no way. Nope. I have 3 of them. There's no way.
If the thunderstorm can't get rid of your odor, you just send it back within 30 days for a full refund with Eden Pure's tough odor guarantee. There's absolutely no risk. And right now you can save $200 on an Eden Pure Thunderstorm 3-pack for whole home protection. Put one anywhere you need them in multiple rooms in your house. Go to EdenPureDeals.com. Use the discount code PAT3 and you'll save $200 on 3 Thunderstorm air purifiers. That's EdenPureDeals.com, discount code PAT3. Just protect and freshen every room in your home. And if it doesn't eliminate the odor, again, you just return it for a full refund. So go to Eden, E-D-E-N, EdenPureDeals.com, discount code PAT3.
Call us at 888-900-3393. Pat Gray Unleashed will return.
Wrong song.
Yeah, it still works.
Still works.
You need a grunt in there,
Oh, you
too.
do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still works.
From John Frank, 129181 or something. No sweets with food stamps is called the Beggars Can't Be Choosers Act.
Thank you.
Sweater yams. Maybe we should protest outside activist judges' houses. Nobody even gets arrested doing that. Yep.
Yeah, that's what we were just.
Right outside their
Pretty sure it's
house,
illicit.
on their lawn. Right. That's right.
Okay, thank you.
How sensitive are you today?
I kind of am.
Yeah, you kind of are.
He's in boobies.
Did you get butt hurt somewhere along the way? What happened?
It wasn't my butt, but go ahead.
Was it the bimbofication
That's what I'm
that
saying.
threw you further? Yeah.
He's like a chick now or something. I don't know what's going on.
Told me you made me get rid of it, take it off so quickly.
You see how quickly
Well,
he
we had
changed
stuff
you?
to get to, and it couldn't concentrate on it.
I think he was ogling your breast.
High Plains Stranger tweets, the SAVE Act deserves the same relentless energy Trump brings to Iran. Mr. President, turn that heat on the Senate.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would be highly appropriate.
They are destroying your presidency. Your own party,
right.
Your own Senate is destroying your presidency and all of the great things you could get accomplished.
Yep.
Ugh, it's so frustrating.
No question. A gentleman by the name of Lionel Lead was on the street for a No Kings rally and had an interesting conversation with an attendee about what's happening in Iran.
Okay.
So here's a look at that.
Isn't it a little bit homophobic that we're so focused on the Straits of Hormuz and not the Gays of Hormuz?
Yes, I agree. Yes, for sure.
Why do you think they're willing to leave the Gays of Hormuz behind?
I think it's just historically, gays have always been very discriminated against, which is wrong on so many levels.
Even in war.
Yeah, even in war. And it just takes more reform in government, obviously, and then also educating society.
Just feel like if we're gonna go in there, we can't leave the gay people behind.
Right.
I don't think we should go in there at all, but if we're going to, the Gays of Hormuz, we could turn it into Fire Island.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. Here's the thing.
Just because there's a microphone.
Thank you. She can't bring herself to say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
and
I don't
move
know.
on.
No.
I got nothing to say. She can't bring herself to do that because somebody put a microphone in front of her and she has to pretend like she's smart. It's unbelievable.
And Gays of Hormuz.
In so doing, it shows her complete and total ignorance.
Right.
Which is
it's nice for us.
Yeah, it's fun for us.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't want to leave the Gays of Hormuz behind.
You don't want to.
No, you don't.
No,
No, you
and
don't.
you could turn it into Fire Island if you didn't leave the gays behind. So that's great.
I love that.
It's really good.
So good.
Is that a fake accent that he's using? That's not how you. Is that how he really sounds, or is it just part of the bit? All right. Also, there was an AI RFK.
Sure.
Talking about No Kings.
Or
rally.
maybe it's real.
Or maybe it's real.
Maybe it's real. He's on with Theo Von, and it's an interesting little clip here about the No Kings rally.
All right.
The No Kings protests, Theo, they were a total success. Of course, we planned them.
Oh my God.
It was a bet that I had with President Trump. He said we could never get the fat uggos of the country to walk around and get some fresh air. But I said to him, President Trump, these people might be fat, disgusting weirdos.
Yeah, I don't want to say that, but yeah.
We shouldn't give up on them completely. Plus, they're NPCs, so if we do this through the correct channels, those juicy whales will show up without asking questions. Checkmate, Theo.
Checkmate, Theo.
And at the end, they have to tell you this is a deep
That's
fake,
too
quite
bad.
obviously.
Well, that ruins it.
No, Jeffy didn't know that. Yeah, Rex it.
So what do
Everybody
you
wanted
think?
that to be him.
Jeffy, are you sensitive today about what Robert Kennedy just said about fat uggo whales patrolling the streets of America this past weekend?
AI or no AI.
Yeah,
that's
funny.
really him.
Yeah.
That's how he feels.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I think it
You know
is.
damn right it is.
But he tricked him into getting some fresh air.
That's so fun.
It's great.
Awesome.
Did you see that Israel just mandated the death penalty for most Palestinians who've been convicted of killing Israelis?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they're almost all going to get the death penalty.
I was just going to say, that's almost all of them. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And that is the law of Moses, right? An eye for an eye. It is a religious state. So I guess the Old Testament biblical principles apply here. If the death penalty makes sense for any nation on earth, I would say it'd be Israel. And it seems like a pretty good deterrent.
It does, and I like it, but the rest of the world is not going to like it.
No, they're not. But tough.
I know.
And that's usually Israel's thinking, too.
Which is
tough.
Right.
That applies to the Tough Act of 2025.
I feel like Netanyahu is going to be able to shoulder that.
Yeah, for sure. Also, right now, Kash Patel is pushing for the release of the investigation files of Eric Swalwell and Fang Fang. I really want that to happen. Can we find out what was going on there? They investigated it. The FBI has it, and we don't know what's in those files.
What is the process in trying to get that information released? In other words, he says he wants it released.
Yeah, you're the head of the FBI. I would think you could get that released.
Well,
right?
It's on Pam Bondi's desk probably, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's probably true.
Wait. Oh, my goodness. Eric Swalwell sends cease and desist?
Yeah. He said he's giving the FBI 3 days to say you're not going to release those files, or he's going to take severe legal action.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's something juicy in there, right? I mean, if he's that adamant about it, there's something going on. Wow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Look at that. Artemis 2. Getting ready to blast off tonight.
On the pad, Cape Canaveral, I'm loving it. It's awesome. It'd be cool to be there. A sunset launch. Great.
It's confusing to me of what part is Cape Canaveral and what is the Kennedy. Oh, it's just a space center. Kennedy Space Center.
The whole thing.
And then there's Cape Canaveral.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
They own the whole thing.
It's all of it.
All right. So
all the things.
Yeah, it's all the things.
Because
and
they
you can take
changed
the one road in and out of there. And
at one point they changed it because Kennedy's name was used too often or something, and then they changed it back, and then I don't know.
Then the Kennedys got offended because how the heck you take my name off?
Right.
So now, when's it going to be the Trump Kennedy?
That is true.
I was just wondering that last night.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so when you look at the whole setup there, you've got the Kennedy Space Center, Visitor Complex, but it's the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. I could see that being the Donald J. Trump Space Force Station.
I mean, Florida is about ready to have the entire East Coast just be the Donald Trump coast.
Yeah,
that's funny.
We're getting close.
Yeah, we are.
We're getting close to that time. We were talking about the deterrent Israel is potentially employing because they're about to put to death all of the Palestinians who have killed Israelis. Okay, so a death penalty would be appropriate, I would think, there as a deterrent. But Kenneth from the live stream makes this point. It's only a deterrent if you're sane enough to not want to die. That's
great point. Right. I mean, that's the same.
That is a great point.
That's my argument all the time, right? I mean, nobody looks in the crib at their little baby and says, "Oh, someday they're going to rob a 7-Eleven." Nobody does that. But
nobody does that.
Nobody does that.
Nobody does that.
Wow.
Palestinians may say, "Oh, this little guy's going to grow up and blow up somebody."
Who's going to kill a Jew? You are.
Who's going to blow themselves up on a school bus? You are.
That's me. You're right. That is possible.
That is what they do.
Absolutely is what they do. Yeah.
Well, they're taught from the very beginning to hate
the Jews.
Hate the Jews. They have a Sesame Street type of program that reinforces all of that hatred.
We played it on the show.
We did.
We played them here.
So a couple years ago, probably, but yeah, we played it.
So it's the exact opposite of what I'm talking about. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. For killed the Jews.
Never mind.
Yes.
Also, Zohran Mamdani is attending a Passover Seder with a drag queen rabbi. That's fun. That's fun right there.
That's inclusive.
Speaking of anti-Semites.
He's being inclusive.
He's struggling to distance himself right now from a variety of anti-Semitism scandals involving himself, his wife, and members of his staff. Maybe this will help. He thinks maybe, I'll go to a Seder and with a drag queen rabbi, and that'll smooth things over.
Everything over.
It is unreal.
Wow.
So he's also going to host a Passover dinner for city employees. The mayor's participation in the Jewish festivities is likely to face heavy scrutiny after he celebrated Ramadan earlier this month with Abdullah Akal, a pro-Hamas extremist who called for the terrorist group to strike Tel Aviv. Mamdani also shared an iftar dinner at Gracie Mansion with Mahmoud Khalil, the anti-Semite leader who told the New York Times we couldn't avoid the October 7th terrorist attack against Israel. So, Mamdani's wife, Rama Dawaji, has also faced some criticism for her terrorist-adjacent social media habits. Dawaji liked a number of Instagram posts celebrating the October 7th attack, celebrated Palestinian terrorists in her early 20s, and contributed an illustration for an essay compilation published by a radical pro-Hamas activist who has repeatedly said Israel should be wiped off the map. That's his lovely wife. Mamdani has defended his wife by insisting that her support for terrorism was expressed in her capacity as a private person. So I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
Then. That's
right.
fine.
All right.
The mayor of New York's wife likes it when terrorists murder innocent Jews, but she's just a private citizen. So no problem, right?
Look, I probably liked some of those posts too, to be honest, so that I could go back and look at it at the time.
Have you ever heard of like a bookmark? Have you heard of that?
Just liking it is.
You just don't. You wouldn't like something like that, would you?
It's possible that so I go back and look at it.
I will
to talk
say this
about
though,
it on the show.
Even if you did, that's not the same like that she's giving it. That's not. I mean, please. She's liking it because she likes it.
Because she likes it.
She likes it.
Agreed. Agreed. Now
that's the wife of the mayor of New York City.
But the like button doesn't show that it's this. You know what I mean? We know that. We know that because of
we do.
The lifestyle.
Because we're not stupid. Okay? We understand what she's doing there.
Right. And we understand that I'm liking it.
And
so
we understand that you're just a bonehead. Okay, and you shouldn't probably like it. You should just bookmark it and come back to it later. But everybody knows. Everybody knows, Jeffy, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Now, you just said...
never mind.
Because we're not stupid or something, right? Because Gavin Newsom, I think in this clip that we have of him, if I remember correctly, I think he actually does say, I'm dumb. And I thought, oh my gosh. Is he about to do another one of those stupid, I'm just like you?
Yeah.
But no, instead it was just a minute of him rambling incoherently. This is so weird. I don't know if he's...
Biden?
There's something going on upstairs here.
I'm also weird.
I'm weird, he says.
Forgive me, this is embarrassing. You can turn it off.
What is going on?
What is happening?
Because all the noise, that we just need to turn off. And this.
What?
Listen to this. This is it. Yeah, this is it. You want to fix all this stuff? This is it.
What?
Listen to these
are
guys.
you talking about?
Something.
We're all just sitting there yelling and screaming at each other. Everybody's getting each other's throats. And
he's crying.
Trying to tear everybody down. And, how are we going to get out of this? This is it.
Yeah, he cares about something.
Programs like this.
So there's a program.
Yeah.
Community leaders there,
like this,
and he's trying to figure out. He's trying to figure out how to
this.
fake cry, and he can't pull it off.
So stupid. Why can't we just get this? It's so obvious what we need to do, and so I'm just deeply proud of this.
Okay, there you go. Good stuff, right?
Wow.
So again, he's
was incoherent babbling.
I think it was incoherent because he's trying to seem like he's genuine.
Moved, like he's genuinely moved.
But he's struggling.
Well, he's a good actor because he was actually wiping tears away.
Well, he's wiping something away. We're going to have to assume it was tears because he wants you to think. Because now
he's crying about it.
Yeah.
And what was the event that
I
he's
don't
at?
know.
Do you know?
I couldn't figure it out. I don't
Okay,
care.
'cause-
Anyway, but at the beginning, what did he say? What did he say? I'm dumb, or this is
stupid.
What is that,
stupid.
Jenna?
Okay, so join, serve, lead.
Okay, here we go. Governor Newsom launches effort to increase youth job skills community service. So he's out there pandering for votes or.
And
or for
this is it.
attention.
This is it. This is what it's all about.
And he just keeps saying this over and over. This is
what it's all about.
This right here. This.
It's like,
this
you
thing,
people
Jerry.
doing things for free.
And then he said you turn off the cameras and stuff.
Yeah, he tried to get him to turn off the camera.
No, he didn't. He wants it to seem like, look, I want this to be a private
So
moment
much
here.
noise.
Yeah. No. He knows that the press isn't going to turn off the cameras.
So great.
So much noise.
The guy is so fake. It's just who's going to be the nominee in 2028? Is it going to be Gavin Newsom or AOC?
Probably
Newsom. Newsom is closer to it than AOC.
Yeah.
But I think that
they both got many issues. So.
They do, but AOC really hasn't even said that. I mean, she's just
that's true.
She's not setting it up.
She hasn't said anything that she's running for a Senate seat.
No.
She hasn't said anything that she's running. That she wants to run for president. She's just her Congress seat, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I
she's got to go after the Senate seat of Chuck Schumer.
Do
first.
I think that she will get that? Absolutely. If she runs for Schumer's seat, she'll get it.
Newsom
But I don't-
AOC 2028.
Ooh,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Okay.
That'd be
don't
deadly
know.
for America, though.
It sure would, and I don't know that AOC
can
step herself down to be a vice president.
Okay.
I would say it's a step up, though, from her current position.
No, that's a step down. I'm running for president.
You're in the driver's seat to be president? Come on.
No. Yeah, that would be a good move for her, actually, if she wants to solidify.
That might be the deal that the Democrats make behind closed doors. Hey, leave Chuck Schumer alone, and we'll make you a vice president nominee.
Because Chuck Schumer's scared to death of her.
You know, our line is.
He wants none of
He
that.
knows because he knows.
Yeah.
And
she'll
then-
beat him.
Okay, so let's
to the pulp.
Let's war game this out. Okay, so she agrees to not run for Senate. She's like, okay, then I have to have guarantees from, and maybe she picks 3 of the leaders, like Buttigieg, Newsom, and I don't know. Well, you can't do 2 females on a ticket, right? Kamala Harris. I don't know if that would. Who knows anymore? But then she gambles, and then let's hope that the Democrats lose in 2028. Now she is out of a job, and then she'll end up on The View. So then they got it all figured out for her.
Yeah. Making $1.5–2 million a year. That's a pretty good gig for her.
And look, The View doesn't care how smart you are.
No, you have to be stupid. If you're intelligent, you can't be on The View.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Because
a rule.
I
It's a
thought our girl was
hardcore
going to
rule.
be on it, and that has not happened. I'm really surprised about
Curly?
that. No.
KJP? No.
No. What's her face
Marjorie
from Georgia?
Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you had that.
Right.
I know. I thought she had
Right.
that locked in, and that has not happened.
No.
Really surprised about that, actually.
I mean,
Wow. Does she hate Trump enough to be on The View?
I think so. In today's world, I think she does.
Might be enough, yeah.
Where do they record it? In New York?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, a North Georgia girl isn't wanting to move to New York City, that's for sure. So, well, unless the money is.
Yeah, but the money.
You can just fly back and forth.
Yeah, just
every
get a dumpy
Friday.
apartment. Yeah. What's her face on Fox flies back and forth to Florida every weekend.
Speaking of The View, they were just taking apart motherhood the other day because there was a conference where one of the women on this panel.
It was here. It was the thing.
It was CPAC,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
And so they were talking about motherhood.
Yeah.
And women
Having babies.
Yes, have babies and propagate this species. How dare you?
I mean, Allie Beth talks about that all the time.
Get married, have a family. Ooh,
Right.
that's revolutionary.
And so radical. Why would you say something like that? So anyway, here's The View on that issue.
Right, and I think it's just really reckless to be suggesting that people should have children when you now know in this country there's this affordability crisis.
Pause it
and
for a second.
Whose fault is that?
Can you, I mean, how outrageous is that? That alone. That alone. It's reckless to suggest people have children. Are you kidding me? We're already below replacement level right now. We're already below that. So, do you want America to just disappear eventually? That's what you want.
I believe that they
right?
do.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Sonny's got a couple kids, though, right? She's had a couple of kids.
I don't know, but how reckless of her if she has.
I know.
How terrible. All right, let's see this.
And I think it's just really reckless to be suggesting that people should have children when you now know in this country there's this affordability crisis, and for a two-person household, a married household, you need over $400,000 for childcare.
No.
Over $400,000.
No,
Most people
honey.
don't make over $400,000. So she's advocating for people to be born into poverty, people not being able to feed those children, people not being able to educate those children, and people not being able to house those children at the same time when this government is cutting all of the services that would allow people to have families and
Listen
big
to
families.
this.
and
Yes.
children.
$400,000 over the lifetime of the child, or what?
No.
A year?
It's
That's
a
like a
year.
minute
It's an
almost.
annual income exceeding $400,000 to a
It just isn't true.
Of course, that's over a lifetime.
It just isn't true.
It's not $400,000 a year to have a baby. It's so ridiculous.
It's ludicrous to even think
I don't even know what to address with this
I
clip.
know.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. They are so butt stupid. It's embarrassing.
It is.
I'm
It is.
embarrassed for them, and I can't stand them.
But now, if you
I'm embarrassed.
If you noodle this out, if you've got brain dead women watching this show and left-leaning women, you're like, all right, well, I really don't want them procreating and bringing kids in this world, so maybe they don't get married and have kids.
Is that something that the lawyer or somebody could fact check somewhere along the line
And
so
maybe
they come back
did.
and correct that
And maybe
garbage?
they did. I don't know.
I don't think they did.
Maybe they did come back and say Sonny's an idiot.
Yeah,
it's $400,000 for
a
over
lifetime.
Over the lifetime is what the study actually says.
Now, hold on. Didn't Mamdani just say New York City's doing free childcare now, right? So
Yeah.
that'll last forever.
Mm-hmm.
But just for the illegals, I thought.
So that'll save you about $50,000 a year right there, right? So over the lifetime,
Over a lifetime.
over a lifetime, that would be $5 million.
Anyone with any kind of brain, even a numbskull, like me. Wait, oh, no, what? A bonehead. Sorry, I want to get the the slam down properly. Knows that it doesn't take $400,000 a year. For a child.
And how many of their viewers have children and understand the fact that it's not $400,000 a year to
they have
clothe
to, right?
them, feed them, house them?
They have to. They're all.
Jeez. I hope so. I hope so.
Me too.
You had people turning to their spouse all across America saying, "What was that? What?
You must make more money than you're telling me.
You're holding out on me over there.
You sure are."
I mean, the stupidity is mind-boggling. All right. Well, you can drown it in Kexi cookies. Just drown the stupidity.
Oh, nice.
Is what you should do.
We need to get these on Artemis. We need to get these on the next space trip.
Oh, yes, because they did carry cookies.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that they're not Kexi, and so they're going to be let down.
That's disappointing.
A little bit. It's
Yeah.
disappointing. The Easter box about sold out. There might be a few left this morning. You can check it out at Kexi.com and make sure because we got a bunch of extra ones, but they're going really fast. The cookie of the month this month is carrot cake. It's the carrot cake cookie made with real shredded carrots, cinnamon, nutmeg, white chocolate baking chips. It's soft, perfectly spiced, and finished with white chocolate drizzle on top. It's really delicious. Our Munch Madness winner was we had our own version of March Madness.
Munch Madness?
Called Munch Madness.
That's awesome.
Our customers voted for their favorite cookies. The winner was the Better Than Sex cookie. The Better Than Sex cookie. And so that's coming back for a limited time starting today and going through the 11th. You can get that cookie right now. Got this customer review from Laura who said, I've never had cookies that taste this good. I rate them a 15 out of 10, the best. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Although you can't have 15 out of 10. It's mathematically impossible, but thank you very much for that. Go to Kexi.com to get yours. Kexi, Kexi.com.
Yes.
Yes.
Pat Gray
No.
continues.
Yes. Oh, yes. Right.
I
yes.
forgot I have my boarding pass for Artemis, too. That's right. I'm going virtually. I'm on this flight.
Oh, are you really?
I'm on this flight, baby.
Virtually.
That's right.
You're virtually.
I am.
How do you do that?
Mileage, I'm earning 685,000 miles on my trip. I logged on and got aboard. I mean, there's a picture somewhere that we can bring up, but it's my boarding pass to get on the flight. I'm there.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm going around
does
the
it mean
moon.
you're inside the thing?
there.
And
I'm flying.
is there something you can watch while they're in there and you get to see it? No, it's not.
See, the
so
Canadians,
it's just the boarding pass.
Canadians need the virtual passes.
Yeah.
America
Don't start
shouldn't be.
bogging me down with all your stuff, okay? Don't try to ruin this for me. I'm going virtually on this flight, okay?
All right.
Nothing you can say right now could
If there's a
ruin this for
Canadian
me
in
right
your
now,
real
okay?
seat, how's that feel?
Not good, I'm guessing.
No, not good at all.
Doesn't like
If you're actually on it, though, and you have the boarding pass, you better get your butt to Florida pretty quickly here because they're
How many
leaving.
G's would that
They're going
require?
to leave without you.
If Jeffy were on that.
No, they're
there's
not
not
leaving without me. They're not doing it. They're not going to leave without me.
They're not going to leave without you? Okay, they'll wait. Yeah. Well, you got the
If
boarding
it's
pass
delayed,
right there.
thank you.
Yeah. All right.
If it's delayed, you know that I was delayed.
The rocket is the most powerful in the history of mankind.
Hmm.
Where the Saturn V used to be, it had 7.5 million tons of thrust or something, million pounds. 7.5 million pounds of thrust.
Right.
This one has 8.8 million.
Right.
So it's very, very powerful. It's not as big as the Saturn V. It's a little bit shorter, but it's more powerful. So, and also the capsule itself that the astronauts are in is bigger now. It's got some more leg
A little bit
room.
of room.
There you go.
We're
Fat guy
getting
seating.
closer to fat guy seating.
We're getting close.
I'm telling you.
We're getting closer.
All right.
I don't know that they've had a
like
fat
it.
guy on one of these flights yet, but maybe that's coming soon. I don't know. We'll see.
That looks good. That looks like a nice day to
I
fly.
don't like the discrimination happening from NASA, but go ahead.
But it also looks like a clear day.
It sure
it
does
not?
so far. Let's get this
It looks
thing
like
going.
a beautiful day to
Start this
launch.
countdown. It looks like a beautiful Florida afternoon. I miss living in Florida.
Nothing's stopping you to going back.
Yeah,
What are you
Our
saying?
real Glenn Beck left to Florida, so we can Skype you in if you want. Oh wait, Skype is down. Never mind.
Is it?
Oh boy.
They get rid of
Skype
that,
is
right?
no more. Yes.
Yeah. No more Skype.
Skype went away?
Yeah, Skype went away.
Skype
Yeah,
went away.
Skype
Sorry, Pat. I didn't mean to upset you like that.
How did Skype go away? It was doing so well.
Zoom kicked
Was it?
Zoom kicked it, and plus Microsoft bought
Teams.
Skype, and then Microsoft
Yeah.
is they want you to use their thing that they're going to bump.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I thought you knew this. I didn't want to.
Yeah, we talked about that. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been announced on this program.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to you. I was listening to the Joe Scarborough meeting on how to add an extra
add
hour.
an extra hour.
Yeah.
This is an important meeting to
dang
listen.
It is. Because it's been, 17 years
17
now
years.
that they haven't been able to
Wow.
figure it out. And I wanted to see how the talk is going now.
Yeah, how the noodle
Are
is.
the ideas
Yes.
still flowing or what? You just completely
You were there. Tell us.
brain locked? No, they're apparently pretty brain locked right now.
yeah.
They
Okay.
took an hour away from the main show.
They did.
So they know how to do that.
Yeah, they do know how to do
So
that.
they know how to
yeah.
take.
Somehow they figured that out.
Yes, they don't know how to
Yeah.
give.
Right. Yeah, so it's a tough question. We also have Nancy Pelosi on the Democrat plans for 2026.
Okay.
For this midterm?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So here she is talking about the midterms.
We always have concerns, but with this
What?
president and these Republicans who have no commitment to the rule of law and doing things
Oh, my
in
gosh.
the appropriate way, we're ready. We have three purposes
I thought
now.
we were through with her.
One is to win the midterms.
To win.
Two is to make sure the elections are safe. And three,
And effective.
to tell people what we will do when we win. And that is the
America.
mission. There's so many things that you can do to protect the election.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
like
they are being done, whether it's
Voter ID.
litigation or
How about voter ID?
legislation or just
There's a plan.
mobilization, communication, all of that.
there's so many things.
But in addition
And they
to
don't want to
that,
do any of
we
them.
have to be on guard as to what they may try to do to the
What they
technology.
may try to do.
I can't talk.
They may
I
try to creep into the technology
Take it. What?
and create a false count.
How do you guard against that?
That's
Again,
the challenge.
they're accusing Republicans of exactly what they are doing.
gosh.
Have done time and time again. We can't let those Republicans steal our elections.
So-
Here she is talking about Hillary Clinton. This is amazing.
I think Hillary Clinton was just going first place, most qualified person of the generation, more qualified than her husband, more qualified than George W. Bush, more qualified than Barack Obama. They all admit that. Bush doesn't, but the others admit that. Certainly more qualified than the creature that is there now. So, but it was just a question of getting people, I guess, used to the idea a woman could be commander-in-chief.
Do you think you'll see it in your lifetime?
Well, not in my lifetime, because I'm old.
Yeah. What a shame. A shame that your creature is not going to be around.
Mm-hmm.
Real shame.
Wow, she's the worst.
She is terrible.
Really long past time for her to go. Long past.
Well, look, she still has to stay in Congress so she can get the insider trading tips that make her and her husband so rich.
Yeah, they're not rich enough now. Right. It's $150 million or whatever it is.
No, we got it.
All right, we've got overtime coming up. See you back here tomorrow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.